The Diamond Age, or A Young Lady's Illustrated Primer, is a 1995 science fiction novel authored by Neal Stephenson. Stephenson's literary contributions have significantly influenced contemporary discourse on technology and power dynamics. This novel serves as a prominent example of cyberpunk, envisioning a dystopian future shaped by advanced technology. Moreover, it also incorporates elements of steampunk, despite its futuristic setting, by drawing allusions from Victorian literature and culture. The narrative unfolds primarily in Shanghai and the surrounding regions along the eastern coast of China. In this fragmented world, Shanghai has been divided into municipalities and factions that emerged in the wake of the nanotechnology-driven economy and the emergence of a clandestine, secure network used for concealing taxable assets. The fortunate few belong to phils, which are cultural groups formed around shared interests, political ideologies, or ethnic backgrounds. Among these phils, the neo-Victorians of New Atlantis wield significant influence, mainly due to their mastery of nanotechnology provided by the feed. This centralized system ensures subsistence-level provisions for the underprivileged, referred to as the TES, while granting elites a luxurious standard of living. Beneath the surface, rebel factions are clandestinely working to develop the seed, an indigenous alternative to nanotechnology. At the heart of the story is John Percival Hackworth, an ambitious engineer within the neo-Victorian phylum. He covertly appropriates the schematics for a sophisticated artificial intelligence known as the Primer. Commissioned by the influential neo-Victorian Alexander Finkel McGraw, the Primer is designed to educate young neo-Victorians, encouraging them to challenge the status quo and maintain their phylum's dominance. With the assistance of Dr. X, a Chinese hacker and the clandestine leader of the Celestial Kingdom phylum, Hackworth produces an unauthorized copy of the Primer for his daughter, Fiona. However, the plot takes an unexpected turn when Harv, a member of the lower class the TES, pilfers the bootlegged Primer and bestows it upon Nell, his younger sister. Harv and Nell grapple with an unfavorable living situation, residing with an indifferent mother and her abusive partners. The Primer, with its enchanting tales and its capacity to impart basic literacy alongside more advanced academic knowledge, profoundly transforms Nell's life, offering her and Harv an escape from their tumultuous home environment. At the heart of the Primer is Miranda Redpath, an aspiring actress who provides both voice and personality to guide Nell's educational journey. Hackworth's life takes a perilous turn when his theft of the Primer is uncovered by Finkel McGraw, and Dr. X recognizes the value of Hackworth's talents in developing the seed, a countermeasure against Western imperialism and an attempt to rejuvenate Chinese society. Dr. X compels Hackworth to create a non-interactive version of the Primer to educate young girls, removing the personal presence of a mentor. Consequently, the Han girls, including Nell, who uses the Primer, form a deep bond with one another, fostering loyalty instead of adopting the prevailing Confucian ethics prevalent in the Celestial Kingdom. Dr. X dispatches Hackworth to North America, where he joins the Drummers, a group that employs orgiastic rituals to establish a distributed human network, continually expanding as more individuals become infected with their particles through sexual contact. This network is a critical component in the creation of the seed. Hackworth immerses himself in this lifestyle for a decade, significantly accelerating their progress with his programming skills. During this time, his marriage dissolves, but he maintains a connection with his daughter by narrating stories through her Primer. Hackworth eventually resurfaces and embarks on a quest alongside his daughter to uncover the identity of the engineer responsible for the seed's development. To his astonishment, he realizes that he himself is the elusive engineer known as the Alchemist. Meanwhile, Nell actively engages with the Primer, absorbing stories about Princess Nell's endeavors to rescue her brother, Prince Harv, imprisoned in the Dark Castle by their malevolent stepmother. In reality, Nell becomes separated from Harv when she relocates to Dovetail, an artisan phylum, and enrolls in finishing school, thanks to the support of her clandestine sponsor, Finkel McGraw. Throughout her formative years, Nell undergoes a profound transformation, evolving into a proficient fighter, programmer, and capable leader, all thanks to the guidance of the Primer. The bond between Nell and Miranda deepens, prompting Miranda to embark on a quest to locate Nell in the physical world. She infiltrates the Drummers, a group heavily involved in the development of the seed, hoping that this endeavor will unveil Nell's true identity and whereabouts, even though the process will ultimately result in Miranda's own demise. As Miranda departs from Nell's life, the adventures within the primer gradually wind down. Following her graduation, Nell sets out for Pudong, Shanghai, to pursue a career as a writer. However, her life takes a grim turn when the Fists of Righteous Harmony, a Chinese nationalist faction, launch an uprising. They dismantle the feed in the previously Chinese-controlled territory and capture Nell. Despite enduring torture and suffering, Nell manages to escape and eventually joins forces with a group of marginalized Chinese girls known as the Mouse Army. Together, they endeavor to establish a new Filey capable of restoring order to the turmoil-stricken city. Hackworth makes his final contribution to the development of the seed, while Nell successfully rescues Miranda before the drummers can complete their creation. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.